Okay, this video is set up to help get you acquainted with the library website. So to get to the library website, you can simply log on to ccri.edu. And this is our home page, and there's a couple of tabs at the top. But what you want to do is go to Programs and Courses, and then work your way down to Library. And this will bring up the library homepage. And a couple of the tabs that you'll want to familiarize yourself with are the books and this articles and databases in particular. So one of the things that you'll notice, and I'll show you how to do search for books in depth, but the search that we're going to be doing is the Black Death, just as an example. Bubonic plague, sometimes called that. When you search for that and you begin exploring and you attempt to place a hold on something, you attempt to order it, oftentimes you'll be greeted with this screen. Now, it's going to ask you for a barcode. I'm not sure exactly how it is now, but it was that back in the day, you had to register your library code. I think it's still the case, by the way. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to get your library password, your library code. It's a 9-digit, well, it's more than 9 digits. I'm not sure how many digits it is, but it's on the back of your CCRI ID. All right, so just look on the back and you'll see this big long barcode. It kind of sucks to put it in. It's, I don't know, it looks like it's like 20 digits, but put that in. And if you've never done it before, you're going to say, well, I don't have a password. Just hit set or reset password and it'll prompt you and you'll be able to put in a password that way. Okay, so that's what you need to know from here. And there was one or two other things I wanted to show you. Go back to the CCRI library homepage. If for some reason you want to get in touch with the library, there's a couple of different ways that you can do that. So I think the best thing that you can do is to go over to here where it says text the librarian. Just scroll down and it says text the librarian. This is only available during library hours, so if you have insomnia and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, no one's going to be there. But during normal library hours, which are here, 8 to 8, at least right now it is, a couple of things you can do. You can call, here's the number to call, or you can chat. And I personally think this is the easiest way. You can click on the chat, and you can put in your name. And then you can ask your question here. So you can type your question and really ask them anything. There's a research librarian on the other end. If you're like, hey, I need help. I need help finding a book on the Black Death. You could do that. I need help on JSTOR. You can do that. You can also, it may help to let them know that you are in Professor Botello's class. Normally I teach at the Flanagan campus, so all of the research librarians there are familiar with my class and my program. You could always email them the project if you're confused about it, okay? And they'll be able to help you. Now, you might not necessarily get someone from the Flanagan campus. It might be Warwick. It might be Newport, where they don't really know me as well, and so they won't know the project. But tell them that, and they'll probably be able to direct you over to someone from Flanagan or someone that does know about it. Okay? Oftentimes, you don't even need to get into that, right? You can just say, I need a book on the Black Death, and they'll be happy to help you. They really are. They're very good. You could always go on in person, too, if you happen to be on campus. All right, so this is a great way to get started with your research.